Welcome to the third and final video of this Lifestream Secrets Triptych collection. If you're here, you have probably watched the first videos about Tifa's livestream and the ending livestream. If you haven't, I encourage you to do so before watching this one, because this one is written as a final part. In this video, I will explain what is, in my own opinion, the biggest secret hidden within the livestream sequences of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Also, this video might spoil some of the event of the third part, but I'll warn when it happens, so you can stop watching it after you learn what the interesting discovery is, so no worries to have there. To uncover this secrecy, we have to get back to Tifa's livestream sequence, in Gongaga. After she was swallowed by the weapon, we meet Tifa again as she is awakened in the livestream by her mother's voice.
Tifa.
She hears her father,
Tifa.
her childhood friends, and we quickly witness her surroundings. She is floating in the materia belly of a gigantic weapon, within a rocky area littered by lights. While the weapon moves forward, it is joined by another weapon, the one we saw in Corel's reactor, and shortly after that, White Whispers also join them. As this peculiar team swim toward a kind of faraway spike, they get blocked by a massive wave of Black Whispers they quickly choose to avoid, before taking another direction that will eventually lead them down to a narrow path, this time blocked by a small group of Black Whispers. This is how we enter Tifa's livestream sequence and get to experience her memories, through a narrow rocky path similar to a livestream river, but didn't we miss something? As I kept on replaying the livestream sequence various times to try to spot any new places or hidden secret, I noticed something out of the ordinary at some point, during our path towards Tifa's livestream. Something that appeared when the weapon faced the first tornado of Black Whispers. And that was this. I was kinda bummed by this very blurry thing, so I chose to replay this part to try to get better pictures, because that thing looked like a bridge to me. And that didn't make any sense, since a bridge already appeared in Tifa's livestream, further from here. But as I managed to get more decent pictures, it became pretty much undeniable it was indeed a bridge. And not just any bridge, the Nibble bridge, the one that indeed appeared in Tifa's livestream. And this is when I realized the place where the weapon was first taking us wasn't necessarily the place where we ended up going, because this place where that bridge appears in the bottom is in fact the place where the weapon were taking Tifa first. Indeed, as you can see in that sequence, we see the weapon cross the hills that appears to separate us from a spike that's also very similar to Mount Nibble, and they are met by a tornado of Black Whispers. A barrier they can't breach and which leads them to turn back. The weapon tried to reach that place and eventually turned around, going seemingly back on their tracks, given they completely turn around toward a place where we can also see the Mount Nibble summit, aka our final destination, Tifa's livestream. So this means that in that livestream space there are two places, with two Mount Nibble and two Nibble Bridge. I think the beans are spilled at that point, the idea being that within Tifa's livestream sequence, where we discover Tifa's memories, another place is hidden, a place we were first meant to go, a place with two recognizable elements and a tornado of Black Whispers ruling the space. And it is that tornado of Black Whispers that makes it even more interesting, because at the end of the game, we witness another scene within the livestream with the weapon. Most of us probably assumed the livestream we were seeing there was Tifa's livestream, the one we first visited in Gongaga. But the thing is, there was no tornado of Black Whispers above Tifa's livestream. The place was reachable, only a small bunch of Black Whispers tried to stop us from going in, and when we left, a circle of Black Whispers was there, waiting for Sephiroth to materialize. But there was absolutely no tornado of Whispers in her livestream. And we know the bridge and the mountain were also appearing, so could it be that the final livestream we saw at the end of the game was in fact that hidden livestream? When I shared this discovery with some friends, we all decided to go and see if we could find other elements in that very short scene in Tifa's livestream sequence. And we managed to find some stuff. My friend Shady localized the water tower, right here, as you can see. And I eventually managed to localize the infamous trees, and of course Tifa's house, making it even more obvious both livestreams shared very similar place, at very similar spots, as if they were exactly the same. And that's where we can now ask the final question. What is this livestream? I have two theories at that point, and both are as equally exciting as one another. And that's where I suggest those who want to avoid spoilers to stop the video. Cause I'll mention some future events of the game here, and that would be a shame to have Final Fantasy VII be spoiled by a random person on the internet. Now this has been said, the first theory, the one that makes more sense, is it could be Cloud's livestream. The livestream we will reach in Remake Part 3. The place of the climax of the game. The real, legitimate livestream place. I think this theory makes sense because the weapons first try to take Tifa there, and we know Tifa is the one who can help Cloud to be pieced back together. So them taking her there after he lost his mind and almost killed her might have a purpose. Sephiroth is making things even harder in the remake than he did in the OG, and maybe accelerating Cloud's comeback was somewhat urgent for the weapons, who are, as a reminder, guardians of the planet, and who need Cloud so that the planet can be saved. Of course, they weren't able to reach it because of the Black Whisper tornado, and that's another reason why this could be Cloud's livestream. Because Sephiroth taking over Cloud's spiritual realm and messing with it, or more like making it unreachable so Cloud can't be saved, would actually make a lot of sense. Sephiroth wouldn't be able to do that within Tifa's consciousness, but he is able to mess with Cloud's head, because of their obvious connection, because of Genova. So having his black whispers surrounding it make total sense. If this livestream is indeed Cloud's, it means it shares the same places as Tifa's, and that would also make sense, because it's through their shared memories and feelings that Tifa will be able to prove Cloud's realness. So her being a witness of each of the shared sequences seems inevitable. That could also give us a really cool sort of gameplay where Tifa goes through her own livestream to reach Cloud through their shared memories, or in this case, places. This strikes me as a very solid possibility, because we know Tifa's livestream and this hidden livestream are within the same space, but are in two different places. Another element that pushes the idea both livestreams aren't the same is that at the beginning of the livestream sequence, as the weapons are taking us towards the whispers surrounding Nibble Bridge, we actually happen to pass Tifa's livestream. Indeed, that's also around that moment the white whispers join us. As the weapons are moving ahead, we can see on the side a small narrow rocky path with that livestream river that appears in every livestream sequence, and which is the path we take to enter Tifa's livestream later. Not convinced yet, we also see Mount Nibble's Ridge, with a light on, a light that appears at every place we get to visit in Tifa's livestream. By the way, I might have more stuff to tell about those lights in the future, but these videos are already too packed for now, so moving on. I will probably discuss those on Nyx anyway. The biggest probability pointed at being Tifa's livestream, and we don't enter it. We are joined by the White Whispers, go our way until the Maze of Black Whispers livestream, and turn back until we eventually reach Tifa's livestream. That's about it for what I think is the strongest theory so far. The idea that there are two different livestreams in the same place. But another one comes to mind, one which might explain things differently and make of those two livestreams just one and the same. This second idea has more flaws than the first, to be honest, but I think it's still worth being talked about. The idea would be that since we are in the spiritual realm, physical space and time don't obey the same rules we are used to know. As if, even if we see the weapon move front and eventually turn backward, the place could still be the same. To illustrate my idea, I'll use the movie Interstellar. that I hope most of you have seen, cause if you didn't, well, you should be ashamed of yourself. Or you could just choose to watch it and enjoy. That's also a possibility. Anyway, at one moment of the movie, the main character is stuck in a space in 5 dimensions, where time is another physical dimension like any others. And we get to witness the same place being duplicated infinitely, representing various moments of the day, making it possible to visit those different places and moments. So, what if the Lifestream was a sort of similar space? I'm part of those who believe fully on the remake theory when it comes to the place of remake and rebirth within the compilation. As in, it's not a sequel, but that would be a loop that could provide an ultimate conclusion. And because we know the Lifestream transcends space and time, maybe when the weapon moves through those various places, they visit various moments of the same memories in various times. So maybe it's not about going front or going back, but simply about going round. I think that could explain why both Tifa and Cloud's Lifestream are similar to the point they contain the very same places. And that could also explain why every memory Tifa has experienced are shown through Cloud's point of view, instead of her own. We have to remember Tifa is just a passenger there. She can't interact with those memories. She's brought there by the weapon. But if those are indeed just her memories, the fact that we get to see Cloud's point of view is kind of dubious. The very fact Tifa doesn't remember the truth about the Nibble Bridge accident can hint at those memories not being just hers, but also Cloud's. Because he is the one knowing the truth about everything. This is literally the whole point of the original Lifestream sequence. From the OG, we know Tifa will be led on by Kid Cloud through his maze of memories. So this point of view is pretty reminiscent of the OG Lifestream sequence. To be honest, I'd love for this theory to be correct because it really fits with the idea of a mental realm where nothing really makes sense. Even if at that point, I think the first theory of both the Lifestream being there and connected is probably the closest to the truth. Now we can wonder why Cloud and Tifa's Lifestream would be so related. Well, that's not the subject of this video, so I won't expand on that for now. But you might find some answers within Shady's video as soon as it comes out, because this is a subject he has seriously been working on. And now we are done. As a conclusion of the 3 set of videos, I'd like to underline that, of course, this is only the Rebirth version of the Lifestream, and it will probably be altered in some way in part 3. But the way I analyzed it, through the various places in the previous videos, it definitely looked like an area that's meant to be visited, considering we can guess paths and see places localized pretty far. And that's certainly something I'm looking very much forward. That's about it for me. I'm very grateful to everyone who went through those various videos despite my complicated accent, and I hope you enjoyed the revelation. All links will be available in the description. If you like theories and discoveries, don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel or to my Twitter. I'm pretty obsessed and I still have plenty to share. All links will be available in the description, and just like with the previous video, I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts on this one.